Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, so when I start on my synthwave tracks, I usually start with some sort of like chord progression, I guess. I'll just find like a patch that I like in one of my plugins here, and I'll just go with it from there. Sometimes I'll change them later or whatever, but just start with the bass. That sounds like a plan. You know what? Forget that. Let's not start with the bass. Let's start with the pad. So yeah, when I find the pad that I like, I'll usually just go in here in the piano roll and I'll just start messing around with the chords. So let's get some chords going here. Tempo 130. A little fast for synthwave. Let's do like 110. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we're going up one. Another one. It's working out well so far. I'm liking the sound of it. Maybe this one should be higher. Okay, so a little melancholy, a little bit. Most of my synthwave songs turn out really sad or like very melancholy. I'm not sure if that's like a indication of my current state of emotions or if it just always happens because the pads I'm using. I definitely didn't press a bend, so this is really odd that it's happening to me right now. For y'all. That sounds awful. All of a sudden. I think our problem is that our chords are not in the same key as our melody, or as our ARP, so we need to... It sounded really dark all of a sudden. There we go. I think we can get away with that. There we go. Starting to get that synthwavey feel to it. Let's get some drums going here. Just think of how hard it is to walk and chew gum at the same time. Synthwave drums are like twice as hard as that. So I'm just gonna grab a kick and then a snare. And then a hat, closed hat. Alright, then you fill each two. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some EQ to the snare already, obviously, right off the bat. Okay, so raise it up a little bit in the 160, a little bit in the high end, a little bit right there. There we go. That just gives the reverb more to grab onto, basically. There we go. Here's where the magic happens, everybody. Golden plate, 20. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. %, usually enough for kicks. You don't want too much because it'll start to get muddy. Okay, so let's go ahead and EQ this right here. Okay. Throw some finality on there. Okay, then the bass can come in right here, as well as the full pattern of drums. Gives you a bit of a build-up, is why you do that. There we go. Starting to sound like a real song now. Kind of reminds me of when like Michael Knight is like going through some warehouse or something, and he's talking to Kit on the radio. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like he's trying to go stop the big drug lords at the pier or something. Anyways, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Whatever happens, happens.